Hi everyone, it's Jennifer Porco here, and as you know, my goal is to connect you with trusted local resources that can help you to make your move or your home sale a lot smoother. Today I'm excited to introduce you to Maid for Knoxville, a veteran-owned maid service right here in our community. They specialize in move-in and move-out cleanings, deep cleans, and regular maintenance, which can be a game changer when you're preparing your home for the market. So Stephen and Shanna, tell us a little bit more about your business and what got you into this and how'd you guys start?
Well, we're a military family and we've been moving a lot. So downsizing or upgrading, going into rental properties, or even buying a home, we have moved a lot. And we're very OCD type of people. We love to clean, and I used to be in carpet cleaning, and that's where we got into more of the residential cleaning service.
Okay, so about how long have you been doing this type of work?
I've been doing it for about 5 years. We've been here in Knoxville for a couple of months, and we're really excited about making Knoxville our new home.
Absolutely, and then combined, we have about a little over 30 years of experience with the cleaning and odor removal, and then the carpet cleaning side. So we definitely bring a lot to the table.
Wow. And you told me that you're originally from Pigeon Forge.
I am. I grew up in Pigeon Forge. I was in the second graduating class out of Pigeon Forge High School.
Ooh, don't date yourself. So you're pretty much a local.
Pretty much, yeah. I know the Knoxville area pretty well, especially during football times.
Yes.
I grew up as a volunteer fan back when Peyton Manning, was our quarterback. So love it. He's Schuler too. So Knoxville is basically my second home. You know.
As much as a military family can have a home base.
Yes. We moved here from Colorado. So Fort Carson was my last duty station in Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Love Colorado. Love it. So what type of cleaning services do you offer? Like, I know you do move in, move out. Do you do like regular cleanings?
Yes, that's a great question. So we do weekly cleanings. We also do bi-weekly, monthly, and move in and move out cleanings. With our weekly and bi-weekly, it's more of a maintenance type clean, where we're doing the wiping down, sweeping, vacuuming,
Dusting, just kind of keeping that, day-to-day operation flowing. One less thing that you have to worry about while you're dealing with kids, or busy work life, things like that. So just the day in and day out cleaning.
The maintenance type stuff.
Right. And then we have our deep cleaning, which is obviously going to be more thorough.
Right.
So we're going to get into the baseboards, door frames and doors, making sure that we're getting everything into detail.
Okay, perfect. So how far in advance should somebody schedule with you?
So someone that's wanting our service, whether it's reoccurring or the move in and move out, for reoccurring, you can call and set that up at any time. It would just be based on how often you need us, when you want your first cleaning to be scheduled. And then for the move in and move out, we recommend contacting us about 2 weeks before you list it onto the market, or when you're starting to do your showings or moving out, so that we can get you onto the schedule about 24 to 48 hours before those dates.
Okay.
Especially the 24 to 48 hours. That's the most crucial, because it's going to be the peak of the cleaning before the showing or anybody else coming into the property.
Right. Yeah. You want it nice and fresh before people start coming in.
Yes.
You don't want. And also, I think it matters too, like if they're having repairs or having stuff done, those need to be finished before you come in.
Oh,
because
absolutely.
You don't want repair people coming in and, not that anything is done on purpose, but, footprints or, stuff like that.
Dust here and there. And we also offer tidy ups or touch ups after showings or open houses. A lot of that traffic comes in. If it has been raining like this week, or the fall leaves coming in, we kind of just come back in right after the weekend or when those showings happen and get it kind of tidied back up.
Nice. That's such a great service. That's awesome.
Thank you.
What are some spots that people miss that you think make the biggest impact, like after they're cleaned, like the biggest before and after impact?
The biggest impact is definitely going to be the kitchens and bathrooms. When you have the kitchen appliances, countertops, and the floors looking in for steam, condition, and it helps ensure that that home has been well maintained. Having a clean bathroom and sanitized bathroom ensures for the buyer or the homeowner that it's more of a fresh, clean.
Yeah, nobody wants to walk into a smelly bathroom.
No, especially if you have dogs, pets, cats, kids that can't teenagers, especially teenagers when, they have a problem aiming.
It just shows them that homeowner, has really taken the time to keep it well maintained for those buyers.
That impression. That fresh impression to everyone.
So I know you told me before that you also have an eco-friendly process. So for people that have like sensitivities or allergies, you can do cleaning without using heavy chemicals, correct?
Yes, absolutely. So we do use EPA Safer Choice products on that one, and we also offer steam cleaning. We have a saying in the cleaning business: if it ain't steaming, it ain't cleaning. The steam cleaning technology that we use is having about 200 degrees Fahrenheit, which kills 99.9% of bacteria and viruses. It's great into bathrooms. It's also really great into kitchens because you don't want the leftover residue from cleaning agents being used, especially if you're going to put food on the table or you have a little one that's crawling around on the floor.
Yeah. So you guys told me a story about when you tested the steam cleaning in your boy's bathroom.
Yes.
Can you go into more detail on that?
We actually were brave. Coming from the carpet cleaning side, we had a black light that we used, and we actually posted this on our Facebook page of the before and afters. I was pretty nervous about taking it in there, but we also wanted to show people that it really does clean and take away that bacteria and those odors. And, without chemicals, without bleach.
Right.
A lot of people, and with steam, it can penetrate underneath surfaces, like when we use the spray nozzle underneath where your toilet lid connects to your toilet.
Right. That's
a lot of things started coming out, and it was very gross and somewhat embarrassing to our teenage boys because they had no idea that things actually get trapped under there. But without having to remove your seat, we can clean under that.
Yeah.
And so where you can't reach, that machine can.
I will say that Shannon said that she would no longer clean the boys' bathroom after that.
That is very true.
When we used the black light, it lit up like a Christmas tree. So we had to get in there pretty deep. And like I said, we can clean the walls, we can clean the baseboards, not just the toilet, not just the sinks. It is safe to use on those type of materials.
Surface.
Right.
Every surface.
And you said too, sometimes people are nervous about using it on their wood floors or their wood type floors.
Yes. So even if it's engineered wood to being real wood, a lot of cleaning agents that are being used can also do the same thing that steam is doing. So what I mean by that is a lot of places want you to clean your wood using pine sol and hot water. But that also leaves moisture down into the wood. We're in Tennessee with high moisture, with high humidity. With steam, it may be down there for a matter of seconds and then it evaporates away. So it's not leaving that moisture onto the wood floor.
Definitely reduces the drying time significantly so that it doesn't even have time to get down in those cracks and crevices.
That when you're using a cleaning agent, it leaves a film residue on it. So that film residue is going to attract more dirt, more soil, more oil, and it's going to appear dirtier in a matter of days, where our steam clean technology will make it seem like it's lasting a lot longer.
Yeah. I remember when my kids were little and, when we first bought the house and, you mop with whatever the thing is. And then I got to where I was like, you know what? I don't want to have all of this stuff where my babies are crawling. So I just started using vinegar and water. It was tile. And it was amazing how it stayed cleaner for so much longer because you're not putting that solution that's grabbing the dirt.
Right.
And, their little socks before would be like all dirty. And then after, it was fun.
So we tested our products too. So that's where our military values are going to come in. We have the integrity. We're going to test our products before we even do anything. So we lined up different types of wood cleaners onto the floor, and then we came back and did it with the steam mop that we used. When we flipped over the pad on the steam mop, it took the film residue off of each one, and it looked a lot brighter too.
Yeah.
So we went and cleaned, and you can tell that the steam mop did do its job, and then we went back and cleaned all those ones that had the film residue on it, and it took those film residue off. When you flip it over and you see that orange or purple, depending on the brand that you're buying, you know that you have that satisfaction and peace of mind that that floor is actually clean.
And, you know, especially if you've got pets or babies, you know, people, new moms or whatever, you get nervous about what your babies are going to be, because it's not just their knees. You know, what do babies do? They crawl and then they put everything in their mouths. So, yeah.
So it will sanitize their high chairs as well, so they won't have to worry about getting, you know, into those nooks and crannies as well. So that is something that we can do.
So that brings me to another question. What if, you know, like we all see viruses and stuff going around. What if somebody has had a virus in their home? Is there an option for you to come out and like clean, sanitize their homes?
Absolutely.
Well, we can.
Yes,
we do have a minimum fee of coming out. So we usually charge about $100 just for us to come out.
Okay.
But we're willing to work with our clients too. We understand that some, like elderly people, you know, they have a fixed income. Or disabled, you know, people also have a fixed income. So we're willing to work with our clients.
Right.
Yes. We also offer several different discounts as well. We do military discount. We do it for, you know, realtors and whatnot. Stephen and I, you know, have worked with quite a few realtors. And then we also do first responders. So all of the EMTs, firefighters, and police officers that we do. And then next month we will be having a new promotion coming out that we're excited about. So keep your eye out for that.
Sure will. Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you coming and meeting with me and seeing what we can do to help all of our community members.
Absolutely. It was a pleasure. And we really appreciate it.
Thank you. If you'd like to learn more about Maid for Knoxville or schedule a cleaning, I'll include their contact information below. Whether you need a one-time deep clean or regular upkeep, they can help you put your best foot forward when selling your home, or just enjoy a fresher space in the meantime. I'm Jennifer